Humbug. He was the greediest man alive.
It's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Until the night he met someone extraordinary.
Hello.
The Muppet Christmas Carol.
I'll drink to Mr. Scrooge, even though he is odious, stingy, and badly dressed.
Humbug.
Oh, there goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grim.
Do you think it's safe for us to be up here?
They gave a prize for being mean. The winner would be him.
Yes, Mr. Cratchit.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge, the bookkeeping staff would like to have an extra shovel full of coal for the fire.
I'm such a fool.
How would the bookkeepers like to be suddenly
Unemployed!
Wait. Oi! This is my island in this
It's Charles Dickens' classic tale,
Oh!
as only the Muppets can tell it.
It's good to be heckling again. It's good to be doing anything again.
Filled with holiday warmth
Hey, light the lamp, not the rat, light the lamp, not the rat!
and Christmas spirit.
Jacob Marley?
Oh, that's scary stuff. Should we be worried about the kids in the audience?
No, it's all right. This is culture.
This is the movie to see, to share, to cherish with someone you love.
Thank you for making me a part of this.
Walt Disney Pictures presents, from Jim Henson Productions, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
God bless us, everyone.
Whatever.
So yeah, you don't really usually see a Christmas movie opening after Thanksgiving. I mean, if you want your Christmas movie to do very well during the holiday season, because the holiday season is usually the time to go to the movies. I mean, and Christmas movies usually do very well largely before Thanksgiving. Like if you open up the week after Halloween, or maybe 2 weeks after Halloween, then you're pretty set for the rest of the holiday season. I mean, Elf and the Polar Express are perfect examples of movies that did that. There's been a couple of examples where some of them have opened on after Thanksgiving, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation opened the week after Thanksgiving. Or, you can usually make the most money when you go open a movie like a week after Halloween or on Thanksgiving weekend, and then watch the money roll in as the holidays go along. This opened on December 11th, which is really, really odd for a number of reasons. I guess because Disney had Aladdin and they thought that was where most of the money was going to come from this holiday season. They decided, you know what, we're comfortable enough to put this movie in theaters a couple weeks after Thanksgiving. We're just going to have these 2 weeks before Christmas, and then we'll be set because Aladdin will be out. And keep in mind, this was the first Muppet movie released by Disney after they bought Jim Henson's production company. And this was also the first movie made without Jim Henson involved. And again, one of the other things that you have to note about this movie is that there aren't any celebrity cameos in this like they were in the last couple of movies. Like this is one of the couple of movies that they did with Disney where they don't have it's a lot of major stars except for one in this case, which is Michael Caine. The movie didn't do well at the box office, kind of because of the fact that it opened 2 weeks before Christmas. I think it only ended up making like $27 million, which is not very good for a kids' film around that time. But luckily, the film still has found a life through television, DVD, VHS, Blu-ray. I mean, this year it's celebrating its 30th anniversary, and you can really see why. I mean, this movie really is pretty good. Like, it still holds up over 30 years later. I did like a lot of this movie. I think Michael Caine does a very good job as Ebenezer Scrooge, and I like his interactions with the Muppet characters. It's so weirdly enjoyable when you look at the way he's looking at them. Like, he's not looking at them as different people. He's having interactions with these characters like they're really there, and you've got these really over the top mannerisms that he's having when he's talking to these people, especially the Ghost of Christmas Present, which leads to a lot of funny moments. I think he was in on and I'm pretty sure he was in on the joke all along. I mean, this guy did Jaws: The Revenge. I mean, this movie is like Citizen Kane compared to that one. But the songs overall are really catchy. There's nothing really all that memorable to them except for the song that got cut, which was and now I can't remember the name of that one. I'm having trouble remembering a lot of names today. When Love Is Gone, which there's a really interesting history behind that song not being in there. So what happened was the song was originally cut from the theatrical edition of the movie when Jeffrey Katzenberg thought the song would not appeal to younger viewers. Which, if you know Jeffrey Katzenberger's various decisions he may have helped save Disney's animation studio back then, but he did not make the best decisions. Like I talked about when The Little Mermaid came out, he wanted to cut Part of Your World because he didn't think the song was working, and then later on down the road when they were pitching The Lion King and Pocahontas, he was selling Pocahontas as the next West Side Story. It was going to be a big hit, and The Lion King was going to be this experiment, and he didn't think people were going to see it. So Katzenberger did a lot for Disney, but he was not right always. And I guess you could kind of say the same thing with Michael Eisner, especially in his later years. But the song was only played during the end credits, and the director Brian Henson, who is of course Jim Henson's son, I think. Let me see. Yeah, son. Okay, I'm not gonna cut off for that one. But so what happened was it's missing on several copies of the movie, but there are some versions of it where it is available on some DVDs. I think it's available on the VHS, on the Laserdisc. Both the 2002 and the 2005 versions on DVD have that version, but they don't have. It's only in the full screen version of the movie, not the widescreen version, which cuts like 4 minutes out of the movie because the full screen version is 90 minutes, the widescreen version is 86 minutes. The 2000 and then when it came out on Blu-ray, it does not include the song, but the digital download release of the film does as a bonus feature. And just this year at the D23 Expo, they finally got the film to be put back intact. It's going to be on the new version of the movie when it gets re-released on Disney Plus, which is on December 11th, I think they said, which will be the 30th anniversary of when this movie came out. And I mean, overall, the movie is really good. I like how the story manages to stick with the original take of the story. It works really well. It's not played down so much that it's not dumbed down as much, but little kids aren't frightened by it, by some of the darker moments, and that both them and adults will enjoy this movie a lot. It reminds me a lot of the 2004 Christmas Carol the musical, which is a very underrated adaptation. I love A Christmas Carol. I think it's one of the great Christmas stories, and I always look forward to every single adaptation that comes out of it. And this one doesn't rank up there with the best of the adaptations, but it is still a very enjoyable movie. It's a fun, enjoyable movie. Michael Caine is clearly having the time of his life with this. The Muppets are done very well here, especially with this being the first project after Henson's death. I do admit that the kids, I think, would enjoy this more as it would serve as a greatest introduction to not just the Christmas Carol, but also to the Muppets. Even adults like myself who grew up with the Muppets or the Muppet Babies, it still has a nostalgic feel for me, despite a lot of its flaws. It's a good Christmas movie, not one of the best takes of the story, but it's one I definitely like to at least watch it once every year. So I might have just slipped you off there for a second, but bottom line, Muppet Christmas Carol, I enjoyed it a lot. So